niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the I.S.U.P.K, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. I.S.U.P.K the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, any murdered by them and gotta hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joel Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Hey, hey. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Yeah, yeah. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Yeah. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. I can tell you what it feels like when them problems kicking in. I call it real life. Now I'm feeling trapped. Who can I trust? Second guessing everything. Who can I love? I remember sleeping on the floor, ready for whatever. I was sleeping by the door. I was down bad, didn't want no one to know. I was on my own, didn't have nowhere to go. Everything I I seen was a test. I was born to be a soldier, nothing less. This is the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. All black is the uniform. Soldier dead and gone. I'm forever pouring liquor for 'em. Try me on my brothers, and I'll be moving bodies for 'em. Came up out the struggle and maintained through the storm. Niggas dying for dead presidents, fucking up their residence. White man dirty tricks. They call this shit politics. Vagabonds, and they some natural born lunatics. That what they is. They shut you down when you speaking truth. It black boots when you in the truth. It black boots when you in the truth. This is the life that I chose, nigga. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
Turn the headphones up just a little bit. Yeah.
So up we all go down. 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 When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
Check.
Why y'all silent? Why y'all silent?
Imagine meaning stand. Wapaya Kodam meaning turn and face the east. Get ready to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Starting off. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash,
Wadash.
Hayah,
Hayah.
Shemka,
Shemka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Malatuka,
Malathaka.
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka,
Razayaka.
Hayah,
Hayah.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Barataza,
Barataza.
Kawa,
Kawa.
Hayah,
Hayah.
Bashamayim,
Shemayim.
Lathalanawa,
Lathalanawa.
Lakam,
Lakam.
Cow,
Cow.
Yawam,
Yawam.
Wasalakanawa,
Wasalakanawa.
Kabawat now,
Wathnawa.
Kasalaknawa,
Wasalakanawa.
Kabawati now,
Wathnawa.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah.
Tabi'ayanawa,
Ayanawa.
Banasaya 1,
Banasaya 1.
Abal,
Abal.
Hawashaya now,
Hawashaya.
Bayan,
Mayan.
Ra,
Rai.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Lakam,
Lakah.
Hamalakut,
Hamalakut.
Waha'alam,
Waha'alam.
Wataparat,
Wataparat.
Labalumium,
Labalumium.
Aman.
Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forget our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Oh, come on. This is the power structure and the blessings. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baba Kwashah, Lathananawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larpa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwil, Hamathia, Hakak, Arakawa, Hamata'ala, Lagar Shun, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Wada Aman.
In the English, what we just said is Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power to against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it.
This is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barak Lanao, Wayashala, Wahabiyath, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Wadaman. What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us in Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Ayanya, Ahaharian, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waratasa, Ayathan, Amawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'aya, Salakia, La'ah, Kaka, Wayarak, Alayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Babuaka, Ma'aitha, Wa'ait Awalam.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasha'alam.
He that keepeth Yasha'alam.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
The Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out.
shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming
from
in.
this time forth.
This time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al Damaya Lakah. Al Thakarash. Al Thashakwat. Al Kayahana. Awayamyika. Yahama Yawan. Ra'ash. A'imaka. Ya'imran Yawa. Sawada. Wayatha. Ya'ai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakidam. Magoya. Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa'ai Tazawa, Laba, Yakarawa, Al-Yakar, Barayath, Yakar, Salakia, Yakarathwa, Ahal, Salakia, Ahahoya, Adawam, Wa Yashima Oyum, Mawaba, Wahagorium, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Halashaf, Am Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Selah, Aisha Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sarah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kayashwan, Nasha Marawa, Bayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shayathamwa, Nadia Mawad, Kairab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazol, Mana'ai, Kanasaya Kamwa, Ashor, Amorwa, Naya Rashah, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagogula, Kakwash, the Panyaraka, Ka'ash, Thala Ira, Wakala Haba, Thalahat, Hariyam, Kantharadakma, Wasaya Raka, Wabasa Wapathka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Punyaham, Polawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayab Bahowa, Aida Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Dayawa, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Alkaha Arataza.
In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off for being a nation. That the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, as the Brick of Kisam, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeheb. Yea, all their princes as they bow, as that Amuna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stumble before the wind, as a fire burneth the wood, and as a flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
This is the power, structure, blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Wamayak Allah. Wa Alahayim. Watazabiyah. Alawap Yahana. Ha'alawapyam. Ha'asaranyam. Akwataziyanyam. Akwatayoyam. Wa Akwathiam. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Tawada Aman.
Tawada Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels. Commanding General Yohana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
So be it.
You shall be a minute, be seated. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Rakatana, my brothers. Yahweh Shemal Atan, Hashem Yahushua, my sisters. We're the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I am yours truly, priest and officer of 500, also Quadam Ban Yahweh. This is my brother, officer of 50, the Rosh Hashanah. You understand of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander Jenny Hanna. We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim, Mosque, Christian church, whatever the hell you have it out there. You understand? When it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are the true Israelites of the Bible, man. You understand? We've been established since 1969 and bringing this truth out since then that we are the Jews of antiquity, man. You understand? What we get ready to do is the Sabbath service. So what we're getting ready to do is read 7 series of 7 scriptures. You understand? We're going to be starting in the book of Leviticus, the 13th chapter and the 36th verse. You understand? If you want to read along, you understand? Get your blue letter Bible and follow along, man.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, starting at verse 36 in the Hebrew. Ra'ah, Slakia, wa ra'ah, hawa, hakahan, wahana, pasha, hanathak, ba'aiwar, la'ah, yabakor, hakahan, lasha'ar, hataza, hab, tama'ah, hawa'ah. Verse 37, wa'am, ba'ai, yan yawa, imad, hanathak, washa'ar, shakar, tazamak, bawa, nara pa'a, hanathak, tahawar, hawa'a, wata harawa, hakahan. Verse 38, wa'a, yash, awa, asha, kaya, yahaya, ba'aiwar, basharum, baharath, labanath. Verse 39, wara'ah, hakahan, wahana, ba'aiwar, basharum, baharath, kahawath, labanath, bahak, hawa'ah, parak, ba'aiwar, tahawar, hawa'ah. Verse 40, wa'ayash, kaya, yamarat, ra'ashawa, parak, hawa'ah, tahawar, hawa'ah. Verse 41, wa'am, mapa'ath, panyawa, yamarat, wa'ashawa, gabak, hawa'ah, tahawar, hawa'ah. Verse 42, wakaya, yahaya, bakwa, rakath, awa, baga, bakath, nagai, laban, ada, madam, tazara'if, parakath, hawa'ah, bakwa, rakathwa, awa, baga, bakathwa. It's the book of Leviticus, starting at chapter 13 and verse 36 in the English. Then the priest shall look on him, and behold, if the skull be spread in the skin, the priest shall not seek for yellow hair. He is unclean. Verse 37, but if the skull be in his sight at a stay, and that there is black hair grown up therein, the skull is healed. He is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean. Verse 38, if a man also or a woman have in the skin of their flesh bright spots, Testing 1, 2. Okay, so we took a while. Right. Right. Verse 38. If a man also, I just start back from verse 37. But if the skull be in his sight at a stay, and that there is black hair grown up therein, the skull is healed. He is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Verse 38. If a man also or a woman have in the skin of their flesh bright spots, even white bright spots, verse 39, then the priest.
So real quick, so we understand what's going on, right? These are how the priest would deal with these people. Like you think about, like you see people that have like when their skin, they're like skin pigment, so it look like blotches. Like they call it vitiligo today. You understand what I'm saying? Which is this is how you know the oppressor is the devil the Bible speak of, because this woman, I forgot her damn name, but she has vitiligo, and with her having vitiligo, they try to call that as something that's beauty. But the Lord said that this is something that is unclean. You understand? So even this is certain ways that we would have to deal with people whenever they would have these type of discrepancies in their skin, for lack of better words. Salah.
Okay. Verse 39. Then the priest shall look, and behold, if the bright spots in the skin of their flesh be darkish white, it is a freckled spot that groweth in the skin. He is clean. Verse 40. And the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald, yet he is clean. Yet is he clean. Verse 41. And he that hath his hair fallen off from the part of his head toward his face, he is forehead bald, yet is he clean. Verse 42. And if there be in the bald head or bald forehead a white reddish sore, it is a leprosy sprung up in his bald head or his bald forehead. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, starting at verse 43 in the Hebrew. Wara'ah, Athwa, Hakahan, Wahana, Sha'ath, Hanagai, Labana, Ada, Maramath, Bakwa, Rakathwa, Awa, Bakathwa, Kama Ra'ah, Taza Ra'if, I wore, Bashar, verse 44, Ayash, Tazara Y, Hawa'ah, Tama'ah, Hawa'ah, Tama'ah, Yata, Salakia, Yata, Ma'ah, Nawah, Hakahan, Bara, Ashwa, Nagai Wa, Salakia, that was a tough one. Verse 45, Waha, Tazara Y, Ashar, Bawa, Hanagai, Bagai, Dayawa, Yahayawa, Para Mayam, Rara'ah, Shawa, Yahaya, Parawai, Wa'al, Shapum, Ya'aita, Watama'ah, Tama'ah, Yakwara'ah, verse 46, Cal, Yamaya, Ashar, Hanagai, Bawa, Yata Ma'ah, Tama'ah, Hawa'ah, Barada, Yeshab, Mako Wataza, Lama Kana, Mawashav Bawa, verse 47, Waha Bagad, Kaya, Yahaya, Bawa, Nagai, Tazaraith, Babagad, Tazamor, Awa, Babagad, Basha Thayum, verse 48, Awa, Basha Basha Thayab, Awa, Ba'ai Rab, Lapashathium, Wala Tazamor, Awa, Ba'ai War, Iwa, Bakau, Mala Akath, I War, Wahaya, Hanagai, Yara Korak, Awa, Ada Madam, Babagad, Awa, Ba'ai War, Awa, Basha, Bashath, Salakia, Bashathya, Awa, Ba'ai Rab, Awa, Bakau, Kalaya, I War, Nagai, Tazaraif, Hawa'a, Wahara'ah, Ath, Hakahan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, starting at verse 43 in the English. And the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the rising of the sore be white reddish in his bald head, or in his bald forehead, as the leprosy appeareth in the skin of the flesh. Verse 44, he is a leprous man. He is unclean. The priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean. His plague is in his head. Verse 45, and the leper in whom the plague is, the clothes shall be rent, and his head bare, and he shall put a covering upon his upper lip, and shall cry, unclean, unclean. Verse 46, all the days wherein the plague shall be in him, he shall be defiled. He is unclean. He shall dwell alone. Without the camp shall his habitation be. Verse 47, the garment also that the plague of leprosy is in, whether it be a woolen garment or a linen garment. Verse 48, whether it be in the warp or woof of linen or of woolen, whether in a skin or in anything made of skin. Verse 49, and if the plague be greenish or reddish in the garment or in the skin, either in the warp or in the woof or anything of skin, it is a plague of leprosy, and shall be showed unto the priest. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, starting at verse 50 in the Hebrew. Wara'ah, Hakahan, Ath, Hanagai, Waha, Sagayor, Ath, Hanagai, Shaba'if, Yum Yum, verse 51. Wara'ah, Ath, Hanagai, Bayawam, Hasha, Ba Yaya, Kaya, Pashab, Hanagai, Babagad, Awa, Basha, Salakia, Bashathya, Awa, Ba'ai Rab, Awa, Ba'ai War, Lakau, Ashar, Ya'ai Shah, Ha'ai War, Lama, La'aka, Tazaraif, Mama Araf, Hanagai, Tama'a, Hawa'ah, verse 52, Washa Rap, Ath, Habagad, Awa, Ath, Hashafia, Awa, Ath, Ha'irab, Ba, Tazamor, Awa, Basha, Salakia, Ba, Pashathium, Awa, Ath, Kal, Kalyab, Ha'iror, Salakia, Ha'iror, Ashar, Yahaya, Bawa, Hanagai, Kaya, Tazaraif, Mama Araf, Hawa'ah, Ba'asha, Dasharap. Verse 53, Wa'am, Yara'ah, Hakahan, Wahana, La'ah, Pasha, Hanagai, Babagad, Awa, Bashathya, Awa, Ba'irab, Awa, Bakal, Kalya, Iwar. Verse 54, Wa Tazara, Sakya, Wa Tazawa, Hakahan, Waka, Basawa, Af, Ashore, Bawa, Hanagai, Waha, Saga, Rawa, Shaba'if, Yum Yum, Shanayaf, verse 55, Wawa'a, Hakahan, Akaraya, Hakabas, Af, Hanagai, Wahana, La'a, Hapak, Hanagai, Af, Ayan Nawab, Wat Waha, Nagai, La'a, Pasha, Tama'a, Hawa'a, Pa'ash, Dasha, Rapunwa, Pakathath, Hawa'a, Pakwa, Rakathwa, Awa, Baga, Bakathwa, verse 56, Wa'am, Ra'ab, Hakahan, Wahana, Kaha, Hanagai, Hakariyah, Hakabas, Athwa, Wakorai, Athwa, Mun, Habagad, Awa, Mun, Ha'aiwar, Awa, Mun, Hashathya, Awa, Mun, Ha'irab. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, starting at verse 50 in the English. And the priest shall look upon the plague and shut up it that hath the plague 7 days. Verse 51. And he shall look on the plague of the 7th day. If the plague be spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof, or in a skin, or in any work that is made of skin, the plague is a fretting leprosy. It is unclean. Verse 52. He shall therefore burn that garment, whether warp or woof, in woolen or in linen, or anything of skin, wherein the plague is, for it is a fretting leprosy. It shall be burnt in the fire. Verse 53. And if the priest shall look, and behold, the plague be not spread in the garment, either in the warp, or in the woof, or in the anything of skin. Verse 54. And the priest shall command that they wash the thing wherein the plague is, and he shall shut it up 7 days more. Verse 55. And the priest shall look on the plague after that it is washed, and behold, if the plague have not changed his color, the plague be not spread, it is unclean. Thou shalt burn it in fire. It is fret inward, whether it be bare within or without. Verse 56. And if the priest look, and behold, the plague be somewhat dark after the washing of it, then he shall rend it out of the garment, or out of the skin, or out of the warp, or out of the woof.
So understand it. So understanding this, right? One, when it comes to the Most High, man, you understand, and we are His children and His people, man. You understand? The Most High required us to be very clean people, man. You understand? I think what was it? Big Boy said cleanliness is next to godliness. Right. You understand? And that, like in spirit, he didn't understand how heavy that was, because that's very true. You understand? Even when it comes to us knowing how to wash and things like that, you understand? We're the one that taught the oppressor how to bathe. You understand? Because at one point in time, and nowadays, if they get too wet or they pause, you understand, or start sweating, you understand, they start smelling like that DOG. You understand? So even what we talking about, man, this is like laws that shows you how cleanly the Most High wants us to be, man. You understand? We have certain ways that we're supposed to deal with every situation, man. Salak.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, starting at verse 57 in the Hebrew. Wa'am, Thara'ah, Iwad, Babagad, Awa, Bashathia, Awa, Ba'irab, Awa, Bakal, Kalya, Iwar, Barakath, Hawa'ab, Ba'ash, the Shah, Rapunwa, Ath, Ashar, Bawa, Hanagai, verse 58. Waha, Bagad, Awa, Hashathya, Awa, Ha'irab, Awa, Kalya, Ha'awar, Ashar, Thakabas, Wasar, Maham, Hanagai, Wakabas, Shanayath, Watahor, verse 59, Za'ath, Tawarath, Nagai, Tazaraith, Bagad, Ha Tazamor, Awa, Hapash, Hapa, Shathyam, Awa, Hashathya, Awa, Ha'irab, Awa, Kalya, Iwar, Hata, Harawa, Awa, Lata, Ma'awa. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting at verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa'edabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 2, Za'ath, Thahayab, Tawarath, Hamatazarai, Ba'aiwam, Taharathwa, Waha, Waba'a, Al, Hakahan, verse 3, Waya Taza'ab, Hakahan, Al, Makah, Watazab, Lama Kanab, Wara'ah, Hakahan, Wahana, Narapa'ah, Nagai, Ha Tazaraith, Mun, Ha Tazarawai, verse 4, Wa Tazawa, Hakahan, Walakwak, Lama, Tahar, Shathya, Taza, Pa Riyam, Hayawath, Taha, Rawath, Wa'ai Taza, Araz, Washa Naya, Thawa, La'if, Wa'azab, verse 5, Wa, Tazawa, Hakahan, Washakat, Ath, Ha Taza, Pawar, Ha'akath, Al, Kalya, Karash, Al, Mayum, Kaya Yum. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, starting at verse 57 in the English. And if it appear still in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof or in anything of skin, it is a spreading plague. Thou shalt burn that wherein the plague is with fire. Verse 58. And the garment, either warp or woof, or whatsoever thing of skin it be, which thou shalt wash, if the plague be departed from them, then it shall be washed the second time, and shall be clean. Verse 59. This is a law of the plague of leprosy in a garment of woolen or linen, either in the warp or woof, or anything of skins, to pronounce it clean or to pronounce it unclean. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting at verse 1 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, this shall be the law of the leper in the land of his cleansing. He shall be brought unto the priest. Verse 3, and the priest shall go forth out of the camp, and the priest shall look, and behold, if the plague of leprosy be healed in the leper. Verse 4, then shall the priest command to take for him that is to be cleansed 2 birds alive and clean, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. Verse 5, and the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthly vessel over running water. 3. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting at verse 6 in the Hebrew. Af, ha tazapar, hakaya, yakwak, atha, wa'af, itazah, ha'araz, wa'af, shanaya, ha, thawa la'if, wa'af, ha'azab, watabal, awatham, wa'af, ha tazapar, haka ya, badam, ha tazapar, hasha kata, al, hamayam, hakayayam. Verse 7. Verse 7. Waha, wahaza, al, hamata, hor, mun, ha tazara'if, shabai, pa'ai, mayum, wata, harwa, rawa, washalak, af, ha tazapar, hakaya, al, panya, hashada. Verse 8. Wakabas, hamatahor, af, baga, dayawa, wagalak, af, cow, sha'ai, rawa, rawakatazab, bamayum, watahor, wa'akar, yabawa'a, al, hama, kana, wayashab, maka wataza, la'a, halawa, shabaif, yum yum. Verse 9. Wahaya, bayawam, hasha, ba'aya, yagalak, af, cow, sha'ai rawa, af, wa'a, shawa, wa'af, zakwa, nawa, wa'af, gabath, ayan yawa, wa'af, cow, sha'ai rawa, yagalak, wakabas, af, baga de yawa, rawakataza, af, basharawa, bamayum, watahar. Verse 10. Wabayawam, asha, mayanya, yakwak, shanya, kaba, shayum, thama, yum yum, waka, basha, akath, bath, shanaf, shalakya, shanatha, thama, yama, washa, lasha, aisha, renyum, salaf, manaka, bala, wala, bashaman, lawagad, salakyo, walag, akad, shaman. Verse 11. Waha, amayad, hakahan, hama, tahar, ath, ha'ayash, hama, tahar, wa'atham, lapanya, Yahweh, pathak, ahal, mawa'id. Verse 12. Walakwak, Hakahan, Ath, Hakabash, Hakad, Waha, Horyab, Athwa, La'asham, Wa'ath, Lagad, Hashaman, Salakia, Hashaman, Waha, Niyap, Atham, Thana, Wapa, Lapunya, Yahweh. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting at verse 6 in the English. As for the living bird, he shall take it, and the cedar wood, and the scarlet, and the hyssop, and shall dip them and the living bird in the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. Verse 7, and he shall sprinkle upon him that is to be cleansed from the leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall set the living bird loose into the open field. Verse 8, and he that is to be cleansed shall wash his clothes, and shave off all his hair, and wash himself in water, that he may be clean. And after that he shall come into the camp, and shall tarry abroad out of his tent 7 days. Verse 9, but it shall be on the 7th day that he shall shave all his hair off his head, and his beard and his eyebrows, even all his hair he shall shave off, and he shall wash his clothes. Also he shall wash his flesh in water, and he shall be clean. Verse 10, and on the 8th day, so I can't, yeah, something. And on the 8th day he shall take 2 he lambs without blemish, and 1 ewe lamb of the first year without blemish.
You know what annoys me, man? I've seen some devils, some disgusting, racist, dirty foot, trailer park trash, oppressors talking about if black folks was not in slavery, if black folks weren't brought over here to America, we just be destroyed. Because we were a bunch of bone-eating savages. And their claim is that they civilized us. But when I read in the scriptures, man, my brother's reading right now, this record of cleanliness, running water, quarantine. Don't ever let no oppressor tell you that you was a savage. And you ought to be grateful for transatlantic slave trade and all this nonsense. Man, we are so much more than that. These scriptures we bringing out, man, talking about, you know what I mean, how we kept our nation clean, man. You understand? Now you come around, everybody all sick, and everybody got the measles, mumps, and rubella, and scabies, and all this nonsense. You know damn well this talking about leprosy right here. This was a serious disease. But look how we dealt with it, though. Come on, man, we not no savages at all. Highly intelligent. The Lord was with us, man. I would let no African or some devil tell you that you come from a cave. We was not eating out of skulls like the white man was at Mount Seir. We was not eating out of turtle shells and nonsense like that. My brother's reading a record book in the book of Leviticus, the Old Testament, on how the priests dealt with a leper. You understand? You run around, well, if we didn't have the white man doctors and all that side, what would we do? We was doing it right here. We was doing it right thousands of years ago. Don't ever let nobody tell you that, man. You're the greatest people on the face of the earth. Those stinking oppressors. And when they get out the way, we still gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine without them. Even better, you barely hear a nigga cough. If they get out the way, go ahead, brother.
Verse 10, and 3/10 deals of fine flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, and 1 log of oil. Verse 11, and the priest that maketh him clean shall present the man that is to be made clean, and those things before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 12, and the priest shall take 1 he lamb and offer him for a trespass offering, and the log of oil, and wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting at verse 13 in the Hebrew. Washakat, Ath, Hakabash, Bamakwa Wum, Ashar, Yashakat, Ath, Haka, Ta'ath, Wa'ath, Ha'ila, Bamakwam, Hakwadash, Kaya, Kaka, Ta'ath, Ha'asham, Hawa'a, Lakahan, Quadashim, Hawa'a, verse 14. Walakwak, Hakahan, Madam, Ha'asham, Wanatha, Salakio, Wanathun, Hakahan, Al, Thanawak, Azan, Hama, Tahar, Hayama, Nayath, Wa'al, Bahan, Yarawa, Hayama, Nayath, Wa'al, Bahan, Wagowa, Hayama, Haya, Manayath, verse 15. Walakwak, Hakahan, Malag, Hashaman, Wayatazak, Al, Kap, Hakahan, Hasha, Ma'alayath, verse 16. Watabal, Hakahan, Ath, Taza, Ba'aiwa, Haya, Manyath, Man, Hashaman, Ashar, Al, Kapawa, Hasha, Ma'a, Layath, Wahazah, Man, Hashaman, Ba'a, Tazaba'aiwa, Shabai, Pa'ai, Mayum, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 17. Wama, Yathar, Hashaman, Ashar, Al, Kapawa, Yathun, Hakahan, Al, Thanawak, Azan, Hama, Tahar, Haya, Manyath, Wa'al, Bahan, Yadwa, Haya, Manyath, Wa'al, Bahan, Rogoa, Haya, Manyath, Al, Dum, Ha'asham, verse 18. Waha, Nawath, Salakia, Waha, Nawathar, Bashaman, Ashar, Al, Kapa, Hanakan, Yathun, Al, Ra'ash, Hama, Tahar, Wakapar, Alayawa, Hakahan, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 19. Wa'aisha, Hakahan, Ath, Haka, Ta'ath, Wakapar, Al, Hama, Tahar, Mata, Ma'athwa, Wa'akar, Yashakat, Ath, Ha'ila. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, and starting at verse 13 in English. And he shall slay the lamb in the place where he shall kill the sin offering and the burnt offering in the holy place. For as the sin offering is the priest, so is the trespass offering. It is most holy. Verse 14, and the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering, and the priest shall put it upon the dip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. Verse 15, and the priest shall take some of the log of oil and pour it into the palm of his own left hand. Verse 16, And the priest shall dip his right finger in the oil that is in his left hand, and shall sprinkle of the oil with his finger 7 times before the Lord. Verse 17. And of the rest of the oil that is in his hand shall the priest put upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the blood of the trespass offering. Verse 18. And the remnant of the oil that is in the priest's hand he shall pour upon the head of him that is to be cleansed, and the priest shall make an atonement for him before the Lord. Verse 19. And the priest shall offer the sin offering and make an atonement for him that is to be cleansed for his uncleanness. And afterward he shall kill the burnt offering. It's the last one. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting in verse 20 in the Hebrew. Waha, Ilah, Hakahan, Ath, Ha'ilah, Wa'ath, Hama, Nakah, Hama, Zabakah, Wakapar, Al-Yawah, Hakahan, Watahar, verse 21, Wa'am, Dal, Hawa'ah, Wa'ayan, Yadwa, Mawagath, Walakwak, Kabash, Akkad, Asham, Latha, Nawapa, Lakapar, Al-Yawah, Wa'ai, Sharwawan, Salath, Akkad, Balawal, Bashaman, Lama, Nakah, Wagad, Shaman, verse 22, Washathya, Tharayam, Awa, Shanya, Banya, Yawana, Ashar, Thashayab, Salakia, Thashayag, Yadwa, Wahaya, Akkad, Kata'ath, Waha, Akkad, Ilah, verse 23, Waha, Ya'ah, Atham, Bayawam, Hasha, Mayanya, Latah, Harathwa, Al, Hakahan, Al, Pathak, Ahal, Mawa'id, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 24, Walakwak, Hakahan, Ath, Kabash, Ha'asham, Wa'ath, Laga, Hashaman, Waha, Niyap, Atham, Hakahan, Thana, Wapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 25, Washakat, Ath, Kabash, Ha'asham, Walakwak, Hakahan, Madam, Ha'asham, Wadathan, Al, Thanawak, Azan, Hama, Tahar, Haya, Manayath, Wa'al, Bahan, Yadwa, Haya, Manyath, Wa'al, Bahan, Wagalwa, Haya, Manyath, verse 26, Waman, Hashaman, Ya, Tazak, Hakahan, Al, Kapa, Hakahan, Asha, Ma'a, Layath. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, starting at verse 20 in the English. And the priest shall offer the burnt offering and the meat offering off upon the altar. And the priest shall make an atonement for him, and he shall be clean. Verse 21. And if he be poor and cannot get so much, then he shall take one lamb for a trespass offering to be weighed, to make an atonement for him, and one tenth deal of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, and a log of oil. Verse 22. And 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, such as he is able to get, and the one shall be a sin offering, and the other a burnt offering. Verse 23. And he shall bring them on the 8th day for his cleansing upon the priest unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. Verse 24. And the priest shall take the lamb of the trespass offering and the log of oil, and the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. Verse 25. And he shall kill the lamb of the trespass offering, and the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering and put it upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. Verse 26. And the priest shall pour of the oil into the palm of his own left hand. That's it.
Just up here, Amajam.
I.S.U.P.K.
Men of Israel, gird ourselves to salute the Torah.
I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K.
Sisters Imajam, men and stand. Wapan Yahakodam, and turn and face the east. Get ready to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Balatuka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Lathalanaw, Lacham, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak now, Kabawat now, Kasalak now, Kabawati now, Wala'ah, Tabi'aya now, Banasaya one, Abal, Hawashaya now, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wataparat, Lawalumim, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So be it. It's the Hakak, the prayer of like the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baba Kashah, Nathalanao, Hakak, Hakak, La Pa'ah, Ka Makalab, Waka Marawab, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamad Zarayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawab, Hatama Alam, Lagar Shem, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the water among.
In English, Yahweh, name Yahushai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse a leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, cast them out. Name Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
It's the prayer for the blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Lanaw, Wayasha Allah, Wahabayath, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the water Aman. What we just said in the English is Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us in the, Israel in the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. The book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Ayunya, Ahahorium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai, Izaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Warataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yum Yaka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Atnapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, Wa'ayin Awlam.
In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. For whence come my help? My help come from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time forth and even forevermore.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahana, Al Yabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Yaira Yamwa, Sawada, Wayata, Yaayatazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakitam, Magoya, Wala Ayazakar, Sham Yasha'alam, I would die, Kaya, Nawa Ayatazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Bariyath, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Weshma'alium, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'emawan, Wa'emalak, Palishath, Am Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya Lawat, Selah, Ashalaham, Kamajim, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Arab, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadayamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kana Sayakamba, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awad, Alahayam, Alahayab, Shayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Rakha, Ka'ash, Taba'ayya Iram, Wakalahabab, Talahat, Harayam, Kantaradatma, Basaya Rakab, Wabasawa Patka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shumka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aid, Wayakaparawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kaya Ata, Shumka, Yahawa, Labatka, Al Yawan, Alkaha Arataza.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, insulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yasha Allah may be no more a remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. They lie. Do unto them, go to the Midianites. As to Sarah, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison,
which perish and endure. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as they bow. That's Amuna who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burnt they wood, as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, make them afraid. With thy storm, fill their face with shame. They may see thy name. Oh, Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Okay. This is the prayer for the power, structure, and blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, wa Miyaka Alam, wa Alahayim, Matazabiyah, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapim, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kozayim, Ha Koyoyim, wa Agwatim, Yahweh, Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, the water among.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, the angels, Commander General Yohana, generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, name Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
So like it. Sisters Armaja, mean to be seated. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Armaja, Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shah, Brakatah. Yahweh Matah, sorry, men in turn. Sisters Armaja, men in stand, Baba Gishah. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Armaja, Barak, Yahweh Shemal, Lataba, Shem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Matah, Sabbath dismissed.